This is Inside Indiana Business Radio for the morning of Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. I'm Alex Brown. Indianapolis-based Zinc Distributing Company, the largest Anheuser-Busch InBev distributor in Indiana, has acquired Greenfield Beverage Company in Hancock County. The purchase is expected to close on Friday, pending supplier approvals, Zinc announced Monday. Terms of the deal were undisclosed. The acquisition will expand Zinc Distributing's footprint to include Hancock, Rush, and Fayette counties. Inquiries into how many workers Greenfield Beverage employs and how they would be affected by the acquisition were not returned. A news release said that Zinc Distributing, which employs nearly 180 workers, anticipates hiring many of the Greenfield employees as the Greenfield operation moves to the Zinc Distributing headquarters in Indy. Las Vegas-based Allegiant Travel Company is adding nearly a dozen nonstop flights around the country, including 2 out of airports in Indiana, the airline announced Monday. Beginning in mid-June, the airline will offer a flight from Evansville Regional Airport to St. Pete Clearwater International Airport in Florida, as well as a flight from South Bend International Airport to McGee Tyson Airport near Knoxville, Tennessee. The Evansville and South Bend flights will offer one-way fares as low as $49 and $45, respectively. A new employment assistance and training program seeks to remove barriers and help Hoosiers find job opportunities. Indiana-licensed not-for-profit health maintenance organization Midwise on Monday announced the launch of WorkWise, which it says will connect unemployed and underemployed members with opportunities to improve their job readiness. The program provides services such as job and interview training, resume writing, and skills tests. From the number one source for Indiana business news, this is Inside Indiana Business Radio.
IBJ Media, Inside Indiana Business, and the Indiana Economic Development Corporation invite you to the Engage Indiana series, presented by CareSource, Indiana University, and Old National Bank. With an unrelenting focus on growing Indiana's economy, we'll dive into each region's unique challenges and distinct opportunities for growth. 9 regions, 1 goal. Indiana's bold future starts here. Discover more and register at ibj.com/engage.
A longtime employer in downtown Fort Wayne is relocating its corporate headquarters. Our partners at WPTA-TV report Aunt Millie's Bakery will move into the former Star Bank headquarters by the end of April after more than 80 years in its current location. Director of Marketing Melissa Kenneman said the new location will accommodate the company's growth.
It's twice the size of our current corporate space, and this building is very segmented, and this is going to be a more open area, so you're going to have a lot more just direct collaboration and involvement with coworkers.
One question that remains is what will become of the iconic revolving bread sign that sits atop the current facility.
It's been atop this building for 67 years, so that's generations of families that are, have fond memories of coming downtown, seeing the sign, smelling freshly baked bread. The sign will remain on the top of the building at least through the end of the year and possibly longer. When the time comes that it needs to be moved, we'll work with Sirac Real Estate and have a plan for it.
Company officials added that no jobs will be affected by the move to the new location. Byrna Technologies has announced plans to expand its manufacturing operations in Fort Wayne. While financial terms were not disclosed, the personal defense technology company said the move is in response to an unprecedented surge in demand. Based in Andover, Massachusetts, Byrna manufactures less lethal personal security products, including pistols and rifles that shoot pellets, as well as defense sprays and backpack body armor. The company said it has increased its production facility personnel by 25%, though a specific number of new employees or a total employee headcount was not provided. A second assembly line has been opened as well. Gang Gang co-founder Alan Bacon is this week's guest on the Business and Beyond podcast with Gary Dick, presented by PNC, a weekly conversation with high-profile Hoosiers in business, sports, and entertainment, and beyond. Available now from your favorite podcast provider. I'm Alex Brown for Inside Indiana Business Radio on Demand.